The city of Salinas is considering a rent stabilization ordinance program. The Housing and Land Use Committee held a meeting to talk about how it could impact things. Action News 8 reporter Leslie Duarte is live in Salinas with more on where the program stands. Leslie?
Dan, the City of Salinas Committee is debating a possible form of rent control. This week, they held a public meeting where dozens of people showed up to discuss and share their struggles about how the high rent prices are affecting them. During the meeting, the city attorney presented options that the city could consider, some of them including a form of rent control and protection for tenants. At the meeting, renters spoke about how the ordinance could impact them. The city says the proposal would just be one option to address the high cost of living in the city.
The way I'm looking at it is if we can do something now, then we can make sure that in the long run, 5 or 10 years down the road, that the residents aren't having to pay as much money into this. So for me, that would be some help because sure, let's say right now I can't pay enough. It's $3,200 a month. Well, at least now you'll know that it won't be $3,300 or $3,400 next year.
According to the U.S. and World Report lists Salinas as the 7th most expensive city in the U.S. to live in, beating out New York and San Jose. No decision was made at the meeting. The Housing and Land Use Committee meets every 2 weeks, and they are accepting public comment. Reporting live in Salinas, Leslie Duarte, KSBW Action News 8.
Thank you, Leslie. Monterey County Jail is getting more time to fix issues, avoiding $1 million fine for now. Regardless of the extension, a judge says she's disappointed about what's happening there. Action News 8 reporter Paul Dudley with an update.
We first told you about these problems in a KSBW investigation that aired earlier this month. Monterey County's private healthcare provider WellPath is out of compliance in at least 43 areas, including mental health care, clinical staffing, medical intake screenings, and chronic care. We learned in a status hearing in federal court today, the judge will give WellPath more time to correct these many issues. According to the attorney for the plaintiffs, WellPath has only been able to fix one of those issues out of 43 in total.
In the hearing today, Judge Freeman made clear that she was very displeased with the progress that Monterey has made so far in order to come into compliance with this court's orders. This was based on auditing tours that were conducted in 2023, so she did not have the most up-to-date information about the jail's progress, but she made clear that she wanted that up-to-date information, and she's quite alarmed about what's going on at the jail and taking the case extremely seriously.
United States District Court Northern District of California got involved after lawyers for the Hernandez suit filed an enforcement motion to impose civil contempt fines if WellPath fails to come into compliance. The judge says she wants to see more neutral monitor reports. Those are filed by doctors, mental health care experts, and jail operations experts that were required to go into the jail as a part of the Hernandez settlement. WellPath now has until August 1st to prove they are making changes or again face a fine of more than $1 million. Back.
Thank you, Paul. We reached out to WellPath. We have not heard back. We reached out to Monterey County. They released a statement saying in part it is important to recognize the complexity of providing health care services to incarcerated populations. Many individuals present with intricate medical and mental health conditions, often compounded by society's ever-growing substance abuse issues. Lack of veracity from patients and patients who have not regularly seen a medical provider. Despite the ongoing challenges, the county is dedicated to enhance the quality of care for our incarcerated population. You can see our full investigation of the Monterey County Jail lawsuit. You can download the Very Local app for your phone or smart TV.